So my name is Gerson Julius. I'm a founding partner and business development lead at iPFSoftwares. iPFSoftwares is a full-fledged software development house, and we are focused in creating digital solutions for impact-oriented businesses. That is a case that came later in a number of years, but back in 2013, we were still in university, on our third year at the University of Dodoma. Me with my other two colleagues, Jackson, who is now our technical lead, and Nelson, we founded iPFSoftwares. So back then, we really much didn't know what we were going to do, but we thought we were going to fix every ICT-related kind of problem that we come across. So we officially saying we got doing business 2015. But before then, 2014, we tried to create some products and it didn't go well. We failed while trying to launch one of our first product. Then we say, let's get to focus on building digital solutions. So 2015 is when the company got really established and got to get to do the projects and solve problems in a wider range, helping small scale, large scale, and other businesses in Africa. Really, we say we deliver. It's a very lame and lazy tagline, and we like it. It's because one thing we get to do every time is people know we deliver. You give us a project, we will deliver it to the end. And how we get to do it is because we get invested in a solution. We get to really get to understand it, and the main focus is end to end. Do not compromise quality. Deliver to the best of your capability. We are located at Kimara. It's on the way up country as you go. We've been there for 5 years, and we are not planning to move. So over the years, I said earlier, we tried to create products. We failed in creating a number of products. So we have seen digital solutions not being very much, the success rate of local built digital solutions is not as it is to be expected. And what we are trying to solve in this space of innovation and technology is creating digital solutions that work, and innovating and trying to touch masses with the product that we are building. So this is based on the experience that we have all gathered in a number of years, seeing how we have failed and how we have succeeded, and how others have failed and succeeded building products through dedicated software development team, quality assurance, but just analyzing the business. And a simple thing as telling people, like, you need to get to develop an MVP first, see how it works, test the market, then you get to realize your dream step by step in an agile way. That is a problem we're solving. So I think started with how did I get even interested into studying computer engineering, then the rest is story from there. So I used to love video games and cartoons, and then back in class 7, I say, like, I want to be this person who creates these things. And I asked my role model, my brother, like, what do I have to study? What should I focus on so that I'll be able to be this person who creates programs and cartoons and animations? Then my brother said, like, you should study computer engineering. By then it was only computer engineering and computer science. There was no software engineering. Then I said, okay, I have to do that. Then he told me, like, you need to really, really be good at mathematics. I happen to be good in mathematics. So I went through that path from class 7, knowing and dreaming, like, one day I'm going to get to study computer engineering. But grateful to my father. He took me very early stages. Class 5 enrolled me to a computer classes, and by that time it was Windows 98, just playing Super Mario and wasting time. And you get to say, like, I want to create something like this. Well, I haven't yet created a a high level kind of game, you can say, or an animation. But through the road, I said, like, we have so many opportunities in the country, and we have so many solutions to get to create and disrupt the space. So when we founded our company in 2013, we graduated around 2014. By then we had a list of 10 applications. Like, we are going to realize these 10 applications. Little we didn't know that it takes time for a product to penetrate the market and to disrupt the market and even to start earning something. So our long list of solutions we were dreaming and imagining, like, we need to solve these solutions. We only implemented 2 of them in a course of 5 years. So the drive that I had for me is like, there are so many opportunities and problems that we can get to solve and fix for our people. And through IPF, I get to realize that dream. So it is, if you get to study the different types of industry segments, there are parts of industries where they're very easy for you to start on and get on. And the space that we're in, it is one of them. ICT, innovation, technology, it is a very easy space to get in. That's why you see so many software development companies have been started, so many digital agency, marketing, and they don't need much of a capital. So you just need to have your knowledge and know what you really do and your laptop. Then people can trust you if you get to with that and get to establish business. So that's how we started. I would say we had our laptops, the 3 of us, and we didn't even want to pay rent at first. Our first project we did was in the backyard of my parents' house, and the client didn't really ask, like, where are your offices? Luckily, we got trusted at very early stages, and that's how we got started. So little by little, we got moved to, okay, now we need an office space. Now operations start coming in. We need to, pay bills. You need to go. So little by little, you need to get to cover your operation expenses and everything. But when you're talking about how we get to raise fund, we've tried to do a number of ways. We've seen our partners do it in a number of ways through funds, capital investment, seed funding. We've seen all that. But the method that we love most is self-funding the projects. So how we do it at IPF, and I believe it's not like out of the box kind of thinking, but we get to fund the solution that we build in-house through the money we earn from services. So that is how we get to fund, and for us, it has been sustainable. We can control the pace of how fast we want to go with the product, how slow we want to go with the product, and it is within our control to get to navigate that, rather than the other methods or other opportunities I mentioned earlier. Our team is about 17 to 15 people, and we have 12 engineers, quality assurance team, project managers, and other supporting staff, administration, finance, and legal. So we are grateful the team we have, and I will say the age average of our team is somewhere about 27 or 25 between that. So it's pretty young team and very energetic. So we are really focused in software development. As I said earlier, we are fully fledged software development house, and what we get to do is software development. And we kept saying that, like, it is software development, not logo designing, not digital marketing, software development. And we get to do that through 3 ways: through web applications, like large-scale web applications. We're doing it through mobile applications. Now that could be iOS, Android, USSD applications, and mobile payment integration all falls under mobile solutions. And we do also cross-platform solutions. Now we're talking about TW, PW, application that they can be used, the likes of mobile, but they are building to work on cross-platform. So we are really focused in impact-oriented businesses. So our target customer is small to medium to large business who focused on creating impact to the masses. So solutions that they get to be used and really bring change and affect how the people get to do their day-to-day activity. That I would say is our focus group. The best, which will always be the best, is through referral, and most of them, they get to us because of the solution. We say this, our customer satisfaction team, which is our engineering team, it is our sales force. So they get to deliver good product, and that is our sales force. The quality of our work, it is our sales force. Yeah, yes, there are other initiatives. How do you differentiate ourselves from the rest? We deliver, we get things done. No, I'm kidding. We are really invested into understanding people's business, and the thing, at least what they say most of our clients they love about us, is when they get part to where we get to challenge their visions and say like, did you think of this rightly? And is this what you really want? And being really passionate to understand and challenge their vision. The end result, we all get to do it, get to deliver their vision and dream. But we really love challenging our clients, and they at first kind of hated it and love it, but end of the day they get to love it, and the end result is always amazing. When you speak about biggest achievement for us, it is constantly being able to grow, and little by little being able to learn. And we believe we are a learning organization, and the entire team, we get to focus on learning and growing. Keeping up that spirit from the first very early days for us has really been an organization, and the culture changing. Being able to establish that culture at IPF is one of the greatest achievements, I would say, because we've seen the impact that is done to the team, we've seen the impact that is done to the company. In terms of products that we've been able to deploy and work on with the client, we've worked with clients in a number of products that have cut across the continent. But the one that I'm very much proud of is our own in-house solution, Biashara Plus. So Biashara Plus is not a flagship kind of product that is not for everyone. It is for very targeted group of people. And these are small business entrepreneurs, the group of people well known as Forever Living company. So it has a huge market, and people are using all over Africa and in the world. So we've been able to penetrate with Biashara Plus since 2015, when we got started developing and launching the product. We spent about 2 years trying to build and penetrate with the product to the market without being able to earn anything, and constantly doing that, trying to show value and add value to this community of people, and seeing how they can get to change their routine and affect the way they are getting to do things through the product that we've created. For me, that is very satisfying, because now we've been able to cross Biashara Plus to about 5 countries, and with people using it daily and constantly. To them, it's like, imagine yourself missing to use your email or your WhatsApp. It is something that it is integrated within their life, and constantly innovating and improving the product to be able to disrupt more and more in the space. So I believe with this product we can cut across Africa, and we have that vision and dream to be able to reach to those scales. So it's a tricky question. I honestly, as I said, we are a learning organization, so we take every bit of failure as a lesson back then, and I think it's what kept us to date and doing business, because I would not want to change much, except maybe for one thing, if I can put it there, is as innovators, you get to see different opportunities and funding opportunities, seed funding opportunities and everything. We once got funded on a digital solution that I won't mention, with an organization that I won't mention, but if we go back to those days, I think we did a mistake getting a fund on a product that wasn't ready, even thought through 360, and even being able to understand what it takes to get to build a product. So we failed with that project because we received an early fund on a product that wasn't ready, I would say. Ready in terms of understanding the market well, and ready in terms of having a clear vision that you'll be able to navigate yourself as a founder and co-founder of that product, rather than being pushed here and there to follow up on something that you may be misdirected. So going back, I think we get to do that better, and that product could really disrupt the market. So for the case of Biashara Plus, we'll say partnership. In other countries in Africa, we want to disrupt the market space in Africa. So getting partnership from South Africa, getting partnership from Zimbabwe, from Ivory Coast, from all those countries that we dream our product to go through and our services to get there. I think getting local partnerships in those countries would really get to boost the penetration of our products and service. It's tricky with investors, and I think there's one way being an attraction to investors and being seen and trying to be seen. So one thing is, we believe we'll be able to self-invest on ourselves. We've attracted a number of investors, but we still resolve. We want to fund our products in-house. It's end-to-end, I would say. So with products that are already in the market, like Biashara Plus, COVID came with the realization of people need to go digital and everything. So in the space that we are in, I believe it had a great opportunity. However, it had impacted number of so it is at a third degree, I would say, partners that we get to work on. Either they get to pull back and get to reserve, we don't understand this, let's see how it goes, then we can get to push other products in that way. So I think if the effect on services, it is to the third degree. In terms of product, Biashara Plus got really good numbers of traction during that time of the very first early wave, March 2020. People got to use more. Our partners added even delivery services and everything, and we just got to integrate that in Biashara Plus, people to be able to get their goods wherever they are, and it turned out in a way to be an opportunity. In terms of work and culture at IPF, the systems and process that we've been able to put in place helped us to really help our team transition to working from home. So we had working from home policy. People were allowed to work 1 to 2 days at home back in the days since 2019, before COVID, because of the processes and systems we put in place. So the coming of COVID, it was a really smooth transition for the team to be able to navigate to get into working in an working at home kind of environment, or like not necessarily coming to office would mean you are focusing on your work. So that was pretty much wired within our culture very early in the days. So today we still get to appreciate what we established back then. Very much optimistic, yes. 5 years to come. So and Biashara Plus. So iPFSoftwares, we are looking forward to be one of the largest software development house in Africa. So we want to provide services and solutions across Africa at every edge, from the south to the west to the north, everywhere. And so does Biashara Plus. And with Biashara Plus, it's a little bit more optimistic. We dream that product to be used even in the US and in European countries and everywhere in the continent, because it is really that good. Yeah. So I believe there's so many stories to be uncovered in this space, and really grateful for this opportunity with Media Convergency to get to call me in and talk and chat about this. And it's a story that young entrepreneurs and innovators that are getting into space, I believe they'll get to learn and pick one or two to their business. So good job, and keep doing this.